So hello there everyone, you caught me at work. This video is about a tandem flight that I did with my friend Kristy. Enjoy! We have our victim. Ready? Let's do it. Yeah, you're loud and clear. Yeah, we'll take a video. It'll be good. Any questions? Just don't overthink it. I'll do all the hard work. Right through here like a backpack. Now you're gonna come in between your legs and you got two straps that you'll pull up, and one of them will go here and one of them will go there. Make sure they're in there good. Give them a good pull. And we want to make sure these are pretty tight, because if they're too loose, well, that may be as tight as they go. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull the wing up, we're gonna get it stable, we're gonna run, and it'll just lift us off the ground as we get fast enough. I'm gonna get this thing put on me first, and then we're gonna have you step right inside this hoop. All right, let me raise this up first, and now you step back in here, and we're gonna come down. All right, and then the carabiners on those need to go onto these. If you want to hold that bar, that's fine. Just reach out in front of you, kind of hands in the middle. When we pull this thing up, these are going to lift here, and it'll be kind of this sensation as you're running. And I'm just kind of watching the windsock. I'm waiting on that wind to sort of straighten up in our favor. Or is it going to switch? Is it going to switch? Yeah, we may just want to re-aim. I figured this would happen. Hey, Dave, Sarah, Kale, will you guys readjust our wing? We need to aim more towards those two hay bales over there. Yeah, that's probably good. And then we're going to turn this way a little bit. Well, now we're pointed into the wind. That's a good thing. I'm going to crank this thing up. Everything looks good on the ground back there. All right, clip. There we go. Excited? Me too. I still get excited after all these years. If I get my thumbs to work. All right. Now I'm going to lean over a little bit, and I'm just going to hit some gas. I'm just warming the engine up. Nice. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to walk real slowly to the end of these lines. I'm going to feel where they're at. Okay, we're at the end of that. So we're going to take a step back. Wind in our face. The pattern is clear. We're all good. And all right, are you ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go. You'll feel the wing come up. There'll be some pressure, power. And just run. Are you in the seat good? Are you comfortable? We're just going to climb for a minute, get some altitude. That's kind of like a safety net. If you got altitude, you can turn it into time, get somewhere if you need to go somewhere. It's smoother. Nothing but positives about getting high. All right, we're going to do a left turn. I just looked over my shoulder, and here we go. We're gonna level out. What you think? It's addicting too. This is how I spend most of my evenings, just floating around, checking shit out. Look to your right. Today is rough. You wanna drive? Here's the controls. Pull this one, you go right. Pull this one, you go left. We'll go over to the neighborhood and check it out. It'll take us a little while to get over there into the wind, but then when we turn around to come home, it's like 5 minutes and we're back. But the slow speed is kind of the real beauty of these things. You feel that bump? That's just like that little bit of wind when the windsock was shifting around down low. That's what we're feeling up here when we hit something like that. Just turbulence. Now you can let go of the bar if you want to. Does it feel comfortable? Because I built this thing, you know. There's the Lomax place off to our left. The Arkansas-Louisiana state line runs right through the middle of it. We saw some pigs out in this swamp the other night. Now there's Miss Bobbitt's house. Do you recognize everything? Oh, that's Hilltop. That's Hilltop over here. Hey, is that Jennifer? That may be Jennifer right down there. It may be her, I don't know. Everybody has one of those one of those little white cars like that. Like her, Kristy, Jody, her mama, everybody's got one. They all look the same from the air to me. So this is what we call a bailout. When you've got a field that you can land in, no matter if anything goes wrong, that's your bailout option. So if the motor was to quit, we were to just go to nothing, we would just fly down here into this field. And this is when the motor's not doing anything. It's just at idle. I would kill it for you, but I don't know if I can restart it. All right, see, we're running out of bailouts. We're gonna pick this next one, but we need to be a little higher. So I'm gonna climb, turn, and we can still make Miss Bobbits if we need to. So that's your safety, it's how you fly. Like, always leave yourself a spot to land is the safety. There's Dave off to our left again. We're in what we call an oscillation. You feel us rocking back and forth? I don't have my hand on the controls. That's the motor doing that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop it with this control. We're gonna lean out, I'm gonna pull it, and then we'll level out. And then we're good to go again. But anytime you're thrusting, these machines are set up to fly crooked because the propeller will make one side pull harder than the other side. It's called a torque twist. All airplanes do it. Anything with a propeller does it. But because our wing is basically hooked to it, it causes it to turn. When you hit the gas, like watch this, I'm gonna demonstrate. I'm gonna hit the gas, we'll go to the right. You ready? You see that? And then when you let off, you'll go to the left. But because they're crooked, you'll start this little oscillation like that. It'll be pushing to the right, and then it'll swing, and you'll go back, they'll push again, and then you'll swing, and then it'll push again. Looks different, doesn't it? You sure you don't want to steer it? Okay. Yeah, those straps don't stay on. That's just to keep you from falling off whenever we go upside down. I'm just kidding. No, that's so that it's just to keep it when you're carrying it. When you're actually strapped in it, your legs is what's holding you in. There's Jen. Hey. See her down there on the patio? Here, we'll do a circle. And here we go up again. You can tell we're going faster. Jake and Callie Dyson, they was out there waving. One time, Kristy, he told me, he said, I wrote something in my pasture back there for you. And one morning I flew over there, he had to cut a big cock and balls into the damn grass down there behind his house. I'm like, thanks, Jake. That was fun. I needed that. Oh, it feels good up here tonight. Wow. It looks like David's up. Do you see him? The red wing to the right of the airport. We'll go over here to the airport and start scouting out our landing zone. Do some low flying, kind of look around. I got an idea, but we want to do a test run to make sure it's good. This reminds me of the little Piper Cub I used to fly. You flew it from the back seat. All the passengers always sat in the front, and it was a tail wheel, so it's set up like on its ass end, and you couldn't see past the front. So you had to fly it looking out of the side window, or when you were driving it on the ground, you had to do little test turns to look out of the side window to see where you were going. This is what tandem reminds me of. All right, we back on the big controls now. You got Dave in sight? We might have passed him. We'll do a little clear and turn here to look. Yeah, he's behind us back here. I got him. And we're looking for airplanes the whole time too. It is an airport. They do come in and out of here. I see the windsock down there. That's gonna tell us what we're gonna need to do. We probably will avoid landing on the concrete just in case we stumble. We don't want to go down and scrape anything up like your knees. So grass is going to be our option. I just want to try to pick a good piece of grass to land in. Even if it's kind of out of the way, we'll just drive the truck over and get the gear. Looks like it's still favoring the same direction that we took off in. That's actually pretty good. We're going to do a test approach, like coming over the building there and kind of aim and see where the little gutter is right beside the windsock. That little patch of grass just to the south of there. It's level, there's not much to hit or anything. But if you go too far past it, you got that hill, that ditch that dumps off there at the end. So it depends on how good we are. But this is just a practice run. We're not going yet. This glider flies so good. Notice how it's just like we're not even hardly coming down at all. Yeah, we may land on that little strip of grass right there on the south side of that taxiway that's running straight ahead of us, right over here. Yeah, I think that is her. Yeah, that's Jen. Yeah, so the stupid wind's coming straight out of the east. Yeah, I think I see where we're gonna go. Yeah, right down here on the edge of this, it gives us our best shot. Left turn. Yeah, that looks like a good spot. Plenty of room. So do you want to land? I guess that's the question. Okay. All right, so at some point here in a minute, I'm gonna get you to scooch out of your seat. Probably when we get about halfway there and we see that we're gonna hit it real nice. And just kind of get ready with that one leg out in front of you, whichever one you want. Just kind of take that running man stance. Yeah, let's go ahead and scooch out and get nice and comfortable and stable. Here, these had slipped off your shoulders. Stick your arms like out in the front and grab that bar. That'll probably be more comfortable for you. And we're way high, so I'm gonna give us a little room here. Still high. We'll go deep in the brakes and we'll let them off. All right, look here. We're gonna make a video. You want to be in the video? Go sit my lap in. Tell them who you are.
My name is Allie Claire Rester.
Well, that's going straight onto the internet, huh?
There we go.
All right. So that was my first tandem ride with Kristy. She said she liked it. The camera filled up right before we landed, and I wished it had it because it was the most beautiful landing that I've ever done, maybe. Like when you touch an airplane down and it doesn't even make a screechy sound. Like, Yep. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Much love, everybody. Kyle out.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye. My name Allie Claire. I got new headband.
That's good.
I got tools on it.
Your hair's getting long. Yep.
What color is it?
What color?
Yeah, what color is your hair?
I gotta tell Mama something.
Okay, bye y'all. See ya.